Do you have to be careful when you know someone who has come to you and you know the family members? Do you have to be careful about that getting in the way?
Yes. It's much easier to read a stranger, and it's much easier to read a skeptic, and it's much easier to read a man.
Why?
Because men are skeptics, and they're shocked. You can topple them over when you first get their father by name, and then they're wide open, then they're like filet.
So men are stupid?
Well,
That's
a loaded question.
That's a theatrical laugh that fills a very long time while she's trying to think, how can I handle that and still be honest?
Men are more logical than women. Okay, and when you flip them right over to their right brain, they're surprised by it because they mostly lean on their left brain. But if you notice that many, not all, of the well-known psychic mediums that are male are usually gay, so they have a real nice feminine energy around them.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I actually have a lot of male energy for a female. It's a balance between female and male energy.
Do the men who come to you professionally sit in your office and ask questions, or ask you to ask questions of the departed? Are the questions different from them than the questions women ask?
No, not really. The questions are the same. They're just surprised that it takes them into an emotional place, and everybody cries when they're with me. So they'll be surprised if they're crying.
But you said they laugh too.
Absolutely.
Before we have to leave, at least for this part of the conversation, tell me one more thing, Melinda Vail. What have you learned from all the people there and in front of you from this profession that chose you?
I've learned that, like the old saying goes, we all die, right? That there's no avoiding it, and that we have to move out of fear and move into surrender. And how we live our life is how we're going to end our life. That's what I've learned the most. How we live our life is how we're going to end our life.
Now, I can hear voices too, yours, saying, man, that was really interesting. Who was that woman? Melinda Vail. I'm Pat McMahon. We'll get together again.
Thank you, Pat.